What's up, pirates? It's your boy GM, Greg, Red Ronin. You know how it is. Call me whatever you want. And One Piece Chapter 1008. How's it going, guys? Let's get into this. But before I continue this review, a little quick reminder. Please encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases. Whoops, I mean that. Yeah, because a lot of people put the hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They're even cheaper. And by the way, may I remind you that Shonen Jump's app they release a weekly chapter for free, so you can always get there as well. So, chapter 1008, wow. There's a lot of work to be done. So, the fake Odin has been unmasked as Kanjuro. And to be honest, I feel ashamed that I did not think about this guy in the first place. Like, it should have been logic. And it's because, like, at least from my point of view, I haven't seen Kanjuro in a long time, in a very, 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 very long time. And therefore, for me, he had just disappeared. And suddenly appearing like that and dropping a bombshell just to fuck up the Akazaya 9 in a very psychological way, that is very brilliant from him to do something like that. And what is dangerous is that, considering that he was alongside the others during all those years, he knows Odin, he knows how powerful he is. So therefore, him being able to replicate Odin to a fault like that, wow, that is very and highly dangerous. Now, what may happen right now is the fact that there might be another fake Odin created by Kanjuro roaming around, and this fake Odin right there could kill Momonosuke, or attempt to. But of course, I'm guessing that Yamato will have something to say about that. And speaking of Yamato, who vows a great admiration towards Odin, if that would happen, I would like to see the reaction and what will happen afterwards. I know that Shinobu as well will probably be, surprised about that. But having a fake Odin surprising those three, wow, highly dangerous. And this could lead to a potential battle between Yamato and a fake Odin. And this will be a great test to see how powerful Yamato would be against the real deal. Well, sort of. Everyone was moved by the fake Odin, and Ashura was the only one who was able to just not snap out of it. He knew that this Odin was the fake one because Odin's wife, Toki, when she used her powers to send all the Akazaya 9 to the future, that was a one trip only. Like, she couldn't do anything else. After that, she would die. And of course, he was able to unmask the culprit, but at the cost of a very fatal injury, like a sword to the lungs, if you ask me. Very dangerous, and ouch, that really hurts. And this Odin was about to blow himself up to stop the Akazaya 9, and Ashura did the heroic of sacrificing himself and taking the full blunt of that explosion by rushing towards fake Odin and going outside. And wow, I really hope that Ashura is not dead, but if he were, that would be one hell of a huge sacrifice. Like, I see him dying from that, especially after the injury he had sustained. But at the same time, all those guys are quite powerful and resilient. So I wouldn't be surprised if he would have survived, So I hope he survives. This group continues and they stumble on Jack. Wow. Now, when I was at that point, I was like, oh shit, is it gonna stop there? Or like the whole group's gonna gang up on Jack? I thought that at that point that they could stand a chance, all the group against Jack. But no, Ino Arashi tells the others that, run, look, I'll hold them off, I got this. And those guys, seriously, Ino Arashi is powerful, And him going up against Jack, this is gonna be very interesting because we know that the last time they were head to head, there was a lot of torture, and Jack was a devil, and now both being more or less not at 100%, a bit injured, this will be very interesting to explore. Speaking of injuries, the thing that I'm wondering just previously about the Conjuro thing mimicking Odin, did he just patch up the entire group just to play with their psyche? Because if he did, it really works. Seriously, like just patching your ex-comrade just to break them in their minds and heart. Wow, like that's if that is what he did, that is quite devious. That is nasty. But at the same time, I gotta admit, that would be genius if he did that. Orochi is alive. That I called it. I knew that this guy survived being killed. I'm guessing that it is definitely related to his devil fruit power, the power of the Hydra. Cut one head, two more grow back. Now he's setting up fire in the castle along with the Oniwa Banshu. Let's not forget, these guys are loyal to Orochi, not Kaido. And when I saw that part, I understood that it was chaos all over the place. Fire in the castle, provoked by Orochi, huge battle in the performance floor, on the top of Onigashima, worst generation versus Kaido and Big Mom. Like nothing makes sense at all in this arc in terms of organization. I would say, like it's an all-out brawl. Like everybody's fighting, and it's pretty cool. It's amazing. It's hellish, but that's why we love One Piece. Those huge battlegrounds. My God, it's impressive. So yeah, so in this chaos, I am expecting someone to come out on top. I would like to see. Well, Momonosuke will have to come on top after this whole battle. Like he's gonna have to ensure that he's gonna be a good shogun to lead his people, But still, I am expecting Momonosuke to do something out of the ordinary, like something that would really make the people of Wano look at him and say, okay, I believe in him. He's an ex-shogun. We can trust him. Because so far, he has been relying on the others for far too long. Like, I know, he's a kid. Like, he can't do much. He can turn into a dragon and whatnot. But he needs to do more. I know. But, again, yes, he's a kid. But I feel like he's about to do something sooner than later. And speaking of Momonosuke, by the way, he's with, of course, Shinobu and Yamato. Yamato was very surprised about the fact that Momo could transform into a dragon and associated his powers similar to her father's. And this is something that is, I'm not gonna say, okay, this is something huge. The fact that Yamato is associating Momo's power with her father, but it's just that it's still interesting, And one bit of information that I found very interesting was the fact that Momo said that at the beginning he couldn't control it very well, but now he's got the hang of it. So that could be very useful. Yamato said it, like him transforming to a dragon, that can be useful. And another thing that was really out of nowhere. Yamato saying that I hope that Luffy's okay. I want to defeat my father alongside with him and all that. And Momo just suddenly said that, well, his strength has lowered a little bit, but he's fine. And Shinobu was like, oh, that's a relief. Wait, how in the world do you know that, Lord Momonosuke? So yeah, Haki of observation? Why not? I mean, even as a kid, like it wouldn't be impossible. As a matter of fact, Ace, when he was a kid, he had Emperor's Haki. So why not observation haki for Momonosuke? So the way that I see, could it be, and again, this is just a theory, could it be that his powers related to the synthetic devil fruit that he ate might have awakened his observation haki? I mean, in the let's be honest, since Punk Hazard until now, all the stress that he's been through, that could have triggered all of them together. That could have triggered his observation haki. So it's very possible that he's starting to develop that kind of power, or maybe it's something else. Maybe he's starting to acquire powers related to his devil fruit, or both. So it could be possible. Needless to say, I do believe that with this information, Momo is about to do something incredible. Maybe not from his own will, but accidentally at least, something that will shock us. Like, wow, I did not see that coming. And I know Oda, he's gonna give us that. Like, I am deadly sure about that. Yeah, so he's at the guy, Momonosuke. He's a kid, I know, but he is still destined to rule Wano sooner or later. So him doing something of pure grandeur, that is what is needed from him. Like, he needs to reassure everyone on the island, allies, his people, and his advisors and all that. He needs to do something that say, yes, I'm here. You can count on me. I'll do my best at least. Something like that. We go to the last part of the chapter, the worst generation versus Big Mom and Kaido. And look, the guys are really battered up because facing two Yonkus, it's demanding. Like, we saw them, like, I think that it was Kid who said, battling those two, it's like facing a vision from hell. And I love what Luffy said after that. Hell, I've been through hell and back, so I'm used to it. I've mastered that. And Kaido's like smiling at Luffy in a very threatening way. Ashura had that light in your eyes that never shut down. So, and for Kaido, even though he hates Luffy's gut, he respects him. Like, man, this guy, like, I have to kill him. For Kaido, he needs to get rid of Luffy because he knows that this guy is going to be a threat. He is already a threat, if not. So yeah, not needed to think of a plan. Zoro mentioned, I think it was Zoro who mentioned that they have to be apart. And I hope that's going to happen. But even, like I said, one Yonko on its own, it's a powerhouse, So, quite frankly, the strategy, the tactic of divide and conquer, not very advised. But at that point, what else is there to try? Luffy tried to dodge, not to dodge, sorry, to go forward and kick ass. He got sent back up to the others. So yeah, they need a plan, a very good one. Overall, a very great chapter. Really loved it. I love the slight information that we've gotten from Momonosuke and his awakening haki. I really hope that it's gonna be more than that. I hope we get to see more about his devil fruit power. Like he said that I've got the hang of it, so why not try? Just like Yamato said, having that power, you mastering that, like it could really, lend us a good help. Not mastering at 100%, but at least do something about it, about this thing. Yeah, Ashura, man, that was badass. I hope he's alive, but if he's not, wow, so long, soldier. So anyways, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I don't know. I don't read minds. So please use the comment section. Let's all talk about it. Give me a thumbs up for this video because it really helps this video to be viewed by many people. Much appreciated. And subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys next week. So, in the meantime, please, pirates, do me a favor for your homeboy. Take care of yourselves. See ya!